In solo leveling, after Mami Cha prepared to go rescue Sun Ki-hoon's team after sensing an immense mana wave coming from the boss room, shadow soldiers emerged from the ground as my glorious aura farming trio just stood there ready to engage the rest of the orcs. Not even worried about his earlier display of power, the dungeon boss went on to ask how he planned on fighting against his army with just a couple of soldiers. Jinwoo just smiled, saying that he was going to regret looking down on he and his shadows. He then activated the Skill Monarch's domain, engulfing the center of the stage with nothing but his shadow. Shadow soldiers fighting within the shadow of their summoner would receive a 50% stat increase. This was a new job-specific skill he obtained after reaching level 70 at the Demon Castle. His shadows had become way stronger since then. Hunters witnessing what was going on couldn't believe their eyes, as a random hunter said that it didn't make any sense, since not even he could summon more than 2 beasts at once. I think he's a little jealous, not gonna lie. Lee Bora, in utter shock, asked herself how a human being was capable of wielding such dark magic. The shaman, not wanting to waste any time, asked the other orcs what they were waiting for, telling them to attack. The beast suddenly rushed toward the hunters like a stampede of animals at incredible speed, making Iron Roar activating the skill shout of provocation. But seeing as the ops could not be provoked due to their skill level being too high, made Iron hella angry, as he then lifted his axe into the sky, slashing through the orcs in an instant like a knife cutting through butter. But he wasn't the only one who was locked in, as Igris, using his master's aura farming skill, turned his sword facing upward. And as a group of high orcs attempted to jump him as he was standing still, he suddenly sliced every single one of them through their midsection with immeasurable speed. At the other side of the battlefield, a pair of high orcs extended their axes backward for an attack, but Jinwoo wasn't playing around, easily cutting them down in the fraction of a second. Another orc suddenly came from behind, but Jinwoo effortlessly sliced his head in half as he leaped into the air. The way he moved surprised the onlookers, as Han Semi added that he was just like their vice leader, referring to Mami Cha. And as Jinwoo rushed straight for the remaining orcs, the hunters could only ask themselves why such a powerful hunter volunteered to be just a mere porter.